This is a clip from the Camera Life podcast.
Tell me about this.
This one wasn't necessarily like planned or anything like that. It kind of just came to fruition. Like it was more so just about adapting. So this was probably a couple of days before I was flying off to photograph like a project in Canada, and I heard that there was a group of athletes like by a company called Slacktivity, which is just like sort of slackliners, and they were doing a show in Zurich. So there's this, I think it's every 2 years, there's a festival there called Zurich Fest, and they get like 2 million people at this festival. It's, it's pretty much like a big Easter show. Like there's just everything you can think of, like happening around Zurich, from like food stalls to performances. And anyway, they were highlighting. And what happened here was that they had strict times when they were meant to be on the lines, like you've got your 1:30 till 2:30 performance, and it was very structured. And they had to be off the line. I think it would have been like by like 6:30 p.m. I think that was their last slot. And it's like, you're going to be off the lines by this because there's going to be a fireworks show, and that needs to be the spectacle. Even though, in my opinion, this would look cooler. But anyway, that's just a bias. And anyway, we're sitting at one of the anchors, which was like on one of the rooftop buildings. So we had like a perfect view of the fireworks and everything. And these fireworks would generally last about 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And it was approaching like probably 10-minute mark. And I was talking to one of the athletes, and I was like, "Oh, this would be an amazing shot." Like, and he's like, "No, no, I'm too tired. We're not meant to be on the line." And I was like, "Man, like it's gonna be worth it. Like this is it's impossible for it not to look epic."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I've just gotten off the line, like before the show. Like, nah, I'm too tired." Anyway, I thankfully convinced one of the other athletes, this athlete called Sarah Rixon from the UK. I was like, "Hey, this would be an amazing shot." And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You sure? Like, you don't know what you're actually getting into, but yeah." And so I was like, "Just get down the line, like probably around the middle." Like, it didn't even have time to I don't know, on this mark or do this or whatever. Like, so just get on the line, probably maybe middle-ish, And all in the back of my mind is the idea that, hey, the fireworks are going to end at any minute now. So I'm on the rooftop at the anchor going, like, to the left of this image, probably another 100 meters, and I'm having to run to this point through the crowds, 2 million people, not wanting to move because it's the fireworks. Like, they're not free flowing or anything. I'm just like kind of pushing my way, darting through fences and like ducking through restaurants and like just going looking at the fireworks through the side of my eye, like, come on, quick, whilst looking at the athlete going, please, like, this is going to be epic. And thankfully I got to this like kind of wharf, and I'm like, she's still walking down the line, and I'm looking at my watch going, oh my God, like we've got like a minute, we've got no time whatsoever. And I don't even know what she's going to do. I don't know if she's just going to stand there. I don't know if she's going to do anything. Like, I haven't an instructor. We haven't agreed upon anything or anything like that. And she just turns into this position, which is called exposure, where usually you just walk towards across the line like that. But exposure is where you literally have the line going through your arches of your feet, but you're facing side on. So it's a lot harder, but it looks really cool. So she's gone into this position, what she is on the line. And I don't even know if I've looked. I've just been holding down the shutter, firing off some frames. And it was literally, I think after this shot, and once the fireworks had ended and everything like that, she's moving her way back to the anchor. And I was looking through the series, and I couldn't help but just be reduced to tears, because I was like, this is what it's all about. This is how much you care. This is what you're putting into it. And it's kind of funny because I made my way back through the crowd, through the restaurants, everything, back to the rooftop. And I was showing her the images, and she's just like blown away. Everyone's like, well, holy moly, this is epic. And the athlete that had said no is like pretty much along the lines of, I think I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life.
Well, you had your chance.
Exactly.
Man, that's an epic story for an epic photo. I freaking love that.
It all paid off.
Yeah.